Hello once again, gamers. Welcome to Cruisnick's Purgatory. I'm your host, Cruisnick X, and tonight we are continuing the Path of the Dragoon. We've got Tarl to level 65, so this will be the last Dragoon quest I do before we move back to Chris Valentine. So, with that being said, in the last episode, we discovered about the legend of the sleeping worm. Unfortunately, we went to Garabania, and what should we find out? That the slumbering worm was nothing more than the legend of a man, unfortunately. So, yeah, that kind of puts a damper on a lot of things. The only other legend is one in the Far East. And so, the only problem we have is that Ornkai doesn't have the wingspan for that sort of long trip. So, in order to do this, we're gonna have to come up with a plan. Alberic's been coming up with something while we've been leveling. So we're gonna get right down to it with the level 65 quest, Serpent and the Sea of Rubies. Let's get right down to it. Ah, Tarl. It pleases me to tell you that I have at last discovered a means to have our young friend safely transported to Gurane. I have reached an agreement with the owner of an establishment in the area. I believe its name was Bokaisen Hot Springs. Converse with him once you are arrived in Kugane, and he shall tell you Ornkai's whereabouts. I took the liberty of making the little one aware of a few local legends. Hopefully they shall aid you in your search for Faunen. We off to Kugane! Alright, let me open up the chat instead of the video broadcast. There we go. Oh, I should probably turn off my, Alright, where are we? The Bokaisen Hot Springs. I don't have that one as Tarl, so it's a whole different story when you're doing it as a different job and you don't have half of the aetherites that you have because you're just blazing through the storyline for no apparent reason. Okay, I already have this one. Wow, there are still people doing the Hildebrand quest. Thought everybody would have done that already. Shoop. Alright, our first step is to attune this, even though we don't really... Oh. What? Bokairoin. Why did I forget? There's, Karaku. Come on, come all! Burns, cuts, embarrassing rashes, there is naught that the mystical waters of the Bokaisen Hot Springs cannot heal. Who? You say your name is Tarl Cabot? Why, a package just arrived for you. I shall fetch it right this instant. Someone! Anyone! Please release me from this icy prison! What was that blasted Dragoon thinking? It is all well and good for him to tell me to simply sleep through the journey. He is not the one stuffed in a crate of ice crystals! And the boat! Oh, how it rocked! Admittedly, he is right in thinking dragons capable of entering a long sleep-like state, but we are not bears! We do not require freezing cold temperatures to achieve this! Ugh! My fangs are like icicles! That said, I must admit I enjoyed my best sleep for many a year. At any rate, now we are both here. We can resume the search for Farnham. Before I was unceremoniously stuffed into that crate, Sir Alberic told me of the legend of Seiryu, a dragon regarded as a guardian of the Far East. Though something tells me we would not have much luck with this tale either. The story has existed for several thousand years. Farnham only came to these lands a mere millennium ago. Sir Alberic agreed that the story most worth our attention was that of the Serpent of the Ruby Sea. This came into being much more recently. I suggest you visit Isari and try asking the residents if they know anything that might be of help. Whistle for me once you have found something I should know. Alright, we're off to Isari by way of Onokoro. Oh yeah, that's right, we don't have flying. Which means that half of this trek is gonna be across the water. And avoiding Gyukis. And we're swimming. Well, that didn't last too freaking long. You don't really know what you got until it's gone. And seriously, not having flying is kind of a hindrance. Thankfully, this is the only quest line left I have to do. There he is. What's that now? Am I familiar with the Serpent of the Ruby Sea? You'll struggle to find someone here that is not. Not a day of my childhood passed without my grandmother telling me that fairy tale. These days, hearing the opening line of it alone puts me to sleep in an instant. All children that dare swim out to the deep blue sea are sure to become the sea serpent's tea. Oh, my. I nearly fell asleep there. Imagine that is all anyone my age will be able to tell you. Try asking the elderly woman over there if you want to know more. Alright, so an elderly woman. There she is. You would have me tell you the fairy tale of the Serpent of the Ruby Sea. Oh dear child, that is no mere fairy tale. Head on over to the choral banquet if you do not believe me. You shall find a horror beyond your wildest nightmares. Its nose misses nothing, especially not the blood of man. There is many a tale of wounded pirates falling overboard and being swallowed alive before they could plant a hand on the ship they fell from. go. Alright, where is he? Does it seem like the Serpent could be Faunum? While it is true we dragons do hunt by following our prey scent, I have not known our kind to swallow men whole. The idea strikes me as awfully barbaric. While I doubt this will lead us to Faunum, my curiosity has been piqued, and I cannot simply leave this mystery unsolved. It is also a brilliant excuse for me to engage in a bit of hunting. We cannot hope to draw the beast without bait after all. Head to the Coral Banquet, and I shall join you shortly. Where's the Coral Banquet? All the way on the other side of the map, to which I cannot fly. Good thing the rest is groundwork. I really do apologize for, for how long it takes to get to and from here, but unfortunately, as you can plainly see, Tarl cannot fly in Stormblood areas as of yet. And he probably won't as soon as we're done with all of this crap. Because the only thing left for Tarl to do is Path of the Dark Knight, and... oh, I need these for my hunt. Nope. Alright, there's Ornkai. Father never mentioned you were this slow, Tarl. I have already hunted a beast that will doubtless lure out the Serpent, and I still arrived here long before you. I shall go ahead and hurl the bloody meat into the sea. Pray, deal with any hungry creatures that are drawn to us. Oh my god, that was way too close. Don't ever make me do that again. Well, I do not know about you, but that was somewhat bigger than what I was expecting. We may have failed to find Faunum, but in her place we have gained a delicious supper. Now we have the Serpent's meat. Let us head back to Bokaisen Hot Springs. The last one back has to prepare dinner! Back to Kugane. At least we can get through here. Oh, Taro! Good to see you returned at last. I must confess, I was unable to resist the meat's seductive call, and before I knew it, I had devoured the vast majority of our spoils. Please, do help yourself to whatever is left. I have stored the leftovers in the crate I was sent here in. Pay no attention to anything that may resemble teeth marks. Those are indentations created by the ice. Oh, anyone could see through that lie. I am sorry, Taro. I do hope my greed has not upset you too much. It was never one for me. Truly? After hearing your feats of strength for Sir Alberic, I assumed you must feast upon tons of meat every day. Regardless, meat is far from our primary concern at the moment. I'm beginning to wonder if the day we find Faunum will ever come. But I must not allow myself to lose heart so easily. There are still plenty of legends for us to look into. Hope is far from lost. Pray, continue to grant me your support, Taro. And with that, we have completed the level 65 quest. Oh god, the Dreadworm Tabard? I haven't seen that in a while. Anyways, not the point. Anyways, so, we are truly done with Taro when it comes to, Dragoon. When next we meet Taro, it'll be for the Stormblood Dark Knight questline, of which I'm going to switch to Dark Knight right now, just to save some time and energy. But when next we go live, it'll be for the level 68 quest, Dark as the Night Sky. But with that being said, that's it for this episode of Cruisnick's Purgatory. I thank you all for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed the show. As always, if you're watching this on Twitch or live at PlayStation and you like this show, click the follow button below and be sure to turn on notifications so you're informed of all of my live streams and videos the moment they premiere. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like this video, click the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe to my channel by clicking here. Click here to watch more by me. Click here to watch the next episode of Path of the Dragoon, and click here to watch the previous one. Until next time, Cruisnick X, signing out.